Henry suddenly feels extremely dizzy and collapses to the ground. A delivery girl quickly runs toward him and she immediately gives him CPR and he regains consciousness. She quickly helps him sit up and Henry's condition becomes completely stable. He thanks Mala, but Mala quickly picks up her things and hurriedly says, "Sorry, I'm in a big rush," and runs away from there. She rushes into the arrogant Warner's room and apologizes quickly, saying, "Please forgive me. Your order got a little late." Manager Warner takes the parcel and opens it. Because of the fall, all the food has been ruined. He shouts, "Have you lost your mind? Do you think I'll eat this garbage food?" Mala apologizes quickly and says, "Please forgive me. I had an accident, and during that the food fell and got spoiled." To pressure Mala, Warner says, "How can I forgive you so easily? A complaint will be filed against you." Frightened, Mala replies, "Please don't file a complaint. I'm truly sorry for my mistake." Warner arrogantly says, "I don't want your apology. Hurry up and pay a fine of $3,000. Mala becomes extremely nervous and pleads, "Please, my total salary is only $10,000. In response, Warner scares her even more and says, "Fine then, you're fired." At that moment, Henry angrily enters the office. Seeing him, Warner panics, stands up from his chair and says, "Sir." Henry replies, "Tell me how much the fine is. I'll pay it." Warner says nervously, No, boss, there's no need for that. I was just scaring the girl." Henry angrily says, "There's a huge difference between scaring someone and showing your greed." Warner replies in an ashamed tone, No, boss, I was really just joking." Henry says angrily, "Because of your disgusting joke, that poor girl got really scared. You must apologize to her or you'll lose your job too." Warner lowers his head, apologizes to Mala, and leaves. After he leaves, Henry says to Mala, "This all happened because of me, right?" A nervous Mala replies, No, there's nothing like that, sir. And anyway, I'm getting late, so I should go." She starts to leave, but Henry stops her and says, "Please stay for a little while. I need to talk to you about something important." They both go and sit on nearby sofas. To increase Mala's surprise, Henry says, "I know you very well." Mala asks in surprise, "How is that possible?" Henry takes out a jade pendant from around his neck. Mala looks at it carefully and realizes she has an exactly similar one. They were childhood friends, but after Henry moved to the city, they got separated. They start talking to each other as if they had been longing for one another for years, like two restless souls. Henry tells her, "I tried very hard to find you, but I couldn't find you anywhere." Mala replies sadly, "After you left the village, I stayed very depressed. Then, to face the hardships of life, I went to different cities to do small jobs." Henry happily says, "Thank God he reunited us in this life. Now for God's sake, never leave me again and become mine forever. I request you." Mala quickly stands up from her seat and replies, "There's a huge difference between our status and positions." Henry angrily says, "How can you even think like that? I love you and worldly wealth means nothing to me. If anything is important to me, it's you." Mala is about to say something, but Henry holds her hand, makes her stand beside him, and leaves a beautiful message for the honorable viewers. Where there is true love, worldly things don't matter at all. Do you agree with our opinion or do you disagree?